Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 3 show-seeking couples from the bold and the beautiful doomed to fail by Valentine's Day. It's almost Valentine's Day, which means that love is in the air. However, that might not be true for these 3 couples on the bold and the beautiful. Due to the ongoing drama, they might be on the brink of collapse. Hope and Carter, Lawrence St. Victor, is struggling with his conscience. That's because Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, and her nose got to him lately. She's trying to soften his ego as she seduces him. Carter will want Hope, Annika Noel, to apologize to Ridge, Thorsten K., and Steffi, Jacqueline Missins Wood, for the corporate chaos. But she's unlikely to go along with that. Forrester Creations' new power couple isn't going to last, especially with Carter putting his nose where it doesn't belong. Steffi and Finn, you might want to wear your Sin merchandise for good luck. Steffi, Jacqueline Missins Wood, and Finn, Tanner Novlin, will deal with the biggest challenge of their marriage. Finn was revealed to be Luna's, Lisa Yamada, biological father. How is Steffi going to handle this news? She's not going to want to stick around for their first father-daughter dance. Conveniently enough, Liam, Scott Clifton, is back in town, which means we already know where Steffi is headed. Every time she feels unsafe, she's out the door and headed for someone else's arms. Deacon and Sheila. This might come as a surprise to B&B fans. Did you think we were going to mention a couple who rhymes with bridge? Up to this point, Deacon, Sean Cannon, and Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown's relationship remained Teflon tough, but their happy marriage is unlikely to last. They'll eventually be dragged into Luna's paternity drama. Sheila will want to get to know her granddaughter. Deacon will be against the idea. He still hates Luna since she murdered 2 of his friends and co-workers. We'd love to see how this storyline shakes up their relationship. In the fast-paced world of the bold and the beautiful, love and passion often intertwine with scandal, deceit, and heartbreak. As Valentine's Day approaches, the world of Los Angeles is filled with romantic drama, and several couples on the show seem poised for impending doom. Though love can bloom under the most unexpected circumstances, some of these relationships seem to be built on shaky foundations, ready to crumble at any moment. Here are 3 couples that might not make it past Valentine's Day, and why their love affairs are doomed to fail. 1. Liam Spencer and Steffi Forrester. A love built on unfinished business. Liam and Steffi's relationship has always been fraught with complications, from love triangles to betrayal, and their connection has rarely been a smooth ride. With a history that includes multiple breakups, reconciliations, and explosive confrontations, it's hard to imagine them surviving the ultimate test, staying together beyond a fleeting holiday like Valentine's Day. At the heart of their relationship is a deep-seated sense of unfinished business. Steffi, driven by her own insecurities and complex family dynamics, has spent much of her life seeking validation, often through romantic entanglements. While Liam's love for her has always been genuine, he has never truly been able to escape the shadow of his past, especially his emotional connection to Hope Logan. His constant wavering between Steffi and Hope creates a cycle of instability that threatens to pull their bond apart at any moment. What's even more concerning for Liam and Steffi is their inability to communicate their needs honestly. The last time they tried to make a real go of things, Steffi's guilt over her past actions and Liam's emotional baggage from his ongoing feelings for Hope clashed in a way that left their relationship on life support. Steffi, despite her deep love for Liam, remains restless, and it's hard to ignore the fact that she's never truly moved on from her failed marriage to Wyatt Spencer and her toxic on-again, off-again relationship with Liam. Valentine's Day might bring some moments of bliss for Liam and Steffi, but in the end, the cracks in their relationship are too wide to ignore. Without a strong foundation built on trust and genuine understanding, they may find themselves right back where they started, torn apart by unresolved issues and external pressures. As the tension builds, it's likely that this once passionate couple will once again be swept away by the undertow of their past mistakes. 2. Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes. The illusion of the perfect family. Ridge and Taylor's love story has always been a complex one. They've had their share of passionate moments, but their relationship has also been plagued by years of miscommunication, betrayal, and competition with Brooke Logan. Despite their long history and genuine affection for one another, Ridge's constant tug-of-war between Taylor and Brooke has left their connection feeling more like an episode of The Bachelor than a stable, lasting relationship. Valentine's Day might offer Ridge and Taylor the illusion of romantic fulfillment, but this couple's future remains uncertain. Ridge has always been a man torn between his feelings for two women, and as much as he's tried to make things work with Taylor, his emotional attachment to Brooke looms large. Every time Ridge has chosen Taylor, there has always been a nagging feeling that he's settling rather than fully committing. Taylor, for her part, has often been the voice of reason, trying to nurture a healthy, stable relationship with Ridge. But it seems like the moment she gets too close to her happy ending, Ridge's desire for Brooke pulls him back into her orbit. The real issue, though, is that Taylor, despite her love for Ridge, has sacrificed so much of herself to maintain this unsteady relationship. Her emotional well-being has often been secondary to Ridge's needs, and it's hard to imagine how they'll thrive beyond the holiday of love. Taylor deserves a relationship built on mutual respect and emotional honesty, not a constant cycle of rejection and reprieve. At some point, Taylor might realize that she's been playing second fiddle for too long, and Ridge's constant indecision will eventually push her to walk away. Ridge might try to sell the idea of his love for Taylor this Valentine's Day, but the cracks in their relationship are undeniable. For this couple, the promise of Valentine's Day will likely serve as a temporary distraction from their deep-seated issues, but once the day has passed, the truth will remain. Ridge and Taylor's relationship is built on a house of cards, and like all things fragile, it's only a matter of time before it collapses. 3. Carter Walton and Katie Logan. The allure of the forbidden. Carter and Katie's whirlwind romance has all the markings of a forbidden affair. Though there's undeniable chemistry between the two, their relationship seems to be based more on escapism than true love. Both have faced their share of personal pain and disappointment. Carter with his failed relationship with Quinn, and Katie with her fractured marriage to Bill Spencer. As a result, they've turned to one another as a source of comfort and distraction, rather than building something lasting and stable. The problem with their relationship is that neither of them is entirely emotionally available. Carter, still reeling from his past, hasn't fully healed from his broken engagement to Quinn, while Katie is dealing with the emotional fallout of her rocky marriage to Bill. Instead of offering each other genuine emotional support, Carter and Katie are using one another to fill the void left by their previous relationships. This sense of emotional unavailability, coupled with their inability to truly confront their pasts, creates a dangerous dynamic that threatens to tear them apart once the initial passion fades. Katie may feel a sense of validation in Carter's affections, but the reality is that their connection lacks the depth and stability needed for long-term success. Both have unresolved issues that prevent them from fully committing to one another, and their relationship will likely implode once they are forced to confront their respective emotional baggage. Valentine's Day might spark a fleeting moment of romantic joy for them, but the cracks in their connection are too deep to ignore. As their insecurities bubble to the surface, Carter and Katie's relationship will likely dissolve under the pressure of their own personal issues.